Yo, what it do, everybody? This your boy Titus. Man, I'm coming at you again with some more tips and some more projections for the day. Yo, man, it's the 24th of July, all right? And I just wanted to come up here and give y'all some more tips. Now, before I get started, like always, I like to tell you guys, remember, playing the lottery just for fun, all right? Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. But, man, here on the Pick3 Lottery Guy channel, man, we're going to have fun doing it, all right? Now, remember, I started adding these tips to my suggestions because I feel like somebody, like I said yesterday, needed that ammo before they go and play the lottery, all right? So I wanted to come up here, give you some information. That way, when you look at your own numbers, remember, you should have a notebook. You should be writing your numbers down, and you should be figuring out your game plan before you go out and play the lottery. All right? Remember, playing the lottery is just like anything else you do in life. You get back what you put into it. All right? You got to put the work in. All right? So yesterday, after I did the video yesterday, I had a brother jump in my comments and say, yo, Titus, man, why you don't never do New York? I said, man, you're right. I ain't did New York in a while. So I jumped up, started looking at New York stuff yesterday when I got home from work. And, man, lo and behold, what I be telling y'all, man, it happened for New York. So, hey, brother, hey, man, these tips for you. All right, guys. So on the 23rd, New York had a hit in the evening of 799. All right, I took that 799 and I dropped it into my 369 workout. All right, so remember, if you ain't familiar with doing these workouts, all you're doing is taking the winning number from your state, depending on where you live, and you putting it right up under the 369 or the 123. You know, I do both. They pretty much mirror each other. All right, and then you're gonna add that 3, that 6 to that 9 to every number until that number 799 repeat itself. All right, so that's pretty much what I did. I dropped that 799 in there. I did my workout and did my workout. Now remember, this becomes, I keep telling you guys, this becomes your base set of numbers. All right, now, this was the evening hit, all right? So remember, hits can either come next draw, right? Or 2 draws, which would be next day for most states, except for places like Tennessee and Texas and Georgia where you have multiple draws. Some states have more than 2. Some states only got 1. But remember, these hits can come either next draw or several draws later, all right? So that became my base set of numbers. Now, also, remember, I always go out and map out my key boxes. Remember, that's where doubles, right? Like 7 and 7, which is a double, and 1 and 6, which is a mirror. Those are mirrors, all right? Those are mirrors. So that's where you will find that box, all right? And it's pretty much just you drawing it in as a box, all right? Not everybody draws it in, but I do it, y'all, because hits come from those boxes, all right? You come down here, you'll find their mirror, which is the double of 1 and 1, which was the double of the mirror, 1 and 6. And then 7 and 2 becomes the mirror, which was up here, 7 and 7. Draw that box. Now stop there. All right. Now, if you're paying attention, right, to a lot of the things that I do, especially when I do a lot of these videos, right, I love to play the base numbers that are inside of the key box. All right. It's not always, it doesn't hit always, right? But a lot of times, right, what I've noticed a lot of times, not all the time. This is not something that happens all the time, right? I look for triples inside the box, right? And sometimes it alerts me that, hey, I need to pay attention to what's going on in the box. So you see how here there's a 1, there's a 1 here, there's a 1 there, right? That's your triple. And then you come up here and you got a false triple. You got 6 here, and a 1. All right? Now remember, your mirror numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But your mirror to that is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right? Those are your mirrors, right? To your 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those become your mirrors. So you got your 1 and your 6s are here, right? I love to play. When I play, I really love, guys, to play the tip, the number at the top for that triple, right? I love playing them. I love playing them because I like at least once a month that hits for me. All right, that hits for me. So I love playing that. So if you in any state or you see this kind of stuff going on in your workout, I love to play those. Remember, I like to play the crosses coming off the doubles. I love to play those types of numbers, right? They love to come out. So pay attention to that, guys. Because lo and behold, like, so if you're writing down the numbers, you would have had 3, 1, 7, 8, 1, 2, right? And then if you was going to play the numbers off of here, right, you could have had 2, 3, 6, or 6, 3, 4, right? And you look in there, you got your 1, 2, 1, all right? Or your 1, 7, 1, which is right off of that triple, all right? Guys, my New York people, yo, man, guess what here? 812 hit straight last night in New York. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It hit straight last night in New York. 812. So that's why I like those numbers, guys. It hit straight last night in New York. That was your win. Your win last night. Right? Last night, my bad. This was actually on the 22nd eve. Last night would have been 23rd. So your win last night was 812. Go check it. All right? So I just want to remember, y'all guys, I like that. That's my tip, man. Make sure you're paying attention to where you see triples at on your workout. Because those tips could be your hit. All right? So pay attention to that. All right? So, hey, man, I just wanted to come up here quick and give you that tip. For New York, that's that tip, baby. This your boy Titus, man, Pick3 lottery guy. All right? I hope you wrote that down. I hope you saved the video. All right? Save this video and continue to write that stuff down. All right? So, all right, let me give you my predictions for the day. GA. Let's see. Hot numbers. And South Carolina. All right, for Florida, I like 527 092 863 782 and 876. All right. For Georgia, I like 631 398 269 769 and 671. All right. South Carolina, I like 351 581 509 954 and 086. All right, hot numbers. I still like 277 108 213 122, and 1159. All right, guys, remember, these are numbers I came up with today, baby. Oh, my bad, I keep forgetting, y'all. Give me the cash prop number. All right, remember, I like to use the date. Put that together up there. I like to look at this 4, right? And I'm going to say 1, 4, 9, and 14. All right? Those are numbers I came up with today, everybody. All right? Those are numbers I came up with today. All right? This your boy Titus, Pick3 lottery guy. Remember, playing the lottery just for fun. We love doing it up here at the Pick3 Lottery Guy channel. Also, remember, if you play these numbers, you play these numbers at your own risk. These numbers are meant to serve as a guide to help you hit your numbers. So, hey, man, make sure that you're doing the workout so you can hit your number. But if you're one of those people who don't want to do the workout and just want the numbers, these numbers I came up with today. These numbers are good for all 50 states, all right? So, hey, it's your boy Titus, the Pick3 Lottery Guy. Make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And make sure you jump in the comments because next month, guess what? I'm going to be highlighting 2 new states, all right? Y'all take care and y'all have a blessed day, baby.